checky, checky. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green salad glucometer and check it. Sugar level, checky. For checky. Green salad glucometer, checky. Put sugar level for checky. For checky. Green salad glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Step into a world of exquisite fragrances at Ghana's #1 perfume hub. Visit us at Rack Luxury Perfume, located in Santa Maria, Asiama Junction, or find us in New Akimota, opposite Christ Redeemed Glory Church. Just a 3-minute walk from Akimota Melcombe, your journey to finding the perfect scent begins here. Whether you're shopping for yourself or looking for the perfect gift, we offer an extensive collection for both wholesale and retail. Proudly, we are the exclusive sole distributor for the luxurious Gloria perfume. Follow us on social media for the latest updates and exclusive deals. Find us on Instagram at rack_perfumes and on Snapchat and TikTok at rack_perfumes. Connect with us on Facebook at Rack Luxury Perfumes and be the first to know about new arrivals. Reach out to us at +233 59 461 6199 or WhatsApp at 059 861 2592. Rack Luxury Perfumes. Smell unique, smell classy.
One of those afternoons where you are sitting to reflect on some of the achievements of the industry here in Ghana and beyond it. And again, you also would want to look around some of our impact, the impact of the nation, as in Ghana, the impact of its players in the industry, and the impact that we are also sharing with the world. And when you are doing all these things and one of your friends throws something to you, it gives you even more thinking space to do. And today, I will be talking about a message I received from my good brother from Nigeria, Innocent, aka African Uncensored. This man wouldn't let me rest. I'll be there minding my business, and Innocent Magaji will come and be sending me some things, trying to let me know my smoothness level. But indirectly, everything I get from him also tells me that indeed the country is making progress. The players in the industry, they are making progress, and we are also having impact on the people. And I'll be sharing some of these highlights with you, and something that I would also want to talk about mainly in this particular editorial here on Sammy Flex TV. My name is Sammy Flex. I welcome you to be a part of this. Let me say thanks to Digital Rasta, his called Currency, who is managing my camera for me. Richie Flex is the editor director of the show. And you know how we do. We do this with you. So feel free to always share an opinion or two so we can move together in this space. Now, let's shoot. First, whilst managing the space, what has been the impact of Ghana's entertainment industry? I came across this video from Rema. And in this video, whilst he was speaking on a radio station in London, I guess, Rema talked about his beginning, the hard start, or better still, what people would term as the humble beginning, and where he is today. That brings to the fore the impact that Ghana as a nation has had when it comes to being impactful, the entertainment industry as a whole on the continent. As a matter of fact, nobody can downplay the efforts of Ghana's impact in show business in Ghana. Be it music, be it movies, or what have you. Many have done a lot. Many have come here to learn a lot. And even now, there are still many who are collaborating with some Ghanaians in some different departments to make some huge progress when it comes to show business around the continent. And in this video, the gentleman did not hide anything. He was talking about how his beginning was tough, how he had to do some menial jobs, or how he had to survive in a tough way to be where he is. And the punchline came when Rema said that at a point in time, he was even a beach bar attendant right here in Ghana. We are not too sure whether that beach was Labadi Beach or La Bomba Beach or wherever. He was only specific that at a point in his career, whilst he was still trying to find his feet, he had to work as a beach club attendant. And here in Ghana, he started his survival. Or here in Ghana, his survival story continues. Today, we are all happy with the growth. Today, we are all happy with where he's got into. Today, we are all happy with the reach. And as much as Ghana is in his story, it also gives us the courage and the confidence that indeed, the little that we contribute to the different people who pass through the soils of Ghana, they go out there with blessings. Now, you go on social media, on my timelines, and I see like minds sharing this video, also feeling proud that at least Ghana also contributed something to the stars the world is creating. Though originally not from Ghana, but his star story or his stardom story can never be told without Ghana being mentioned in there. And that alone means a lot. You can check this video out as we continue.
At some point, things got hard.
Okay.
And I had to man up. My past life has the same effect on my present life. I had to work hard because I lost my brother and I lost my dad.
Oh.
And I was the only one. Things were left to me.
Right, okay.
I had to put things in place.
Wow.
Yeah. So I had to just work hard, I did all sorts of jobs. I worked at a bar beach.
Oh, a bar beach?
That was my first job in Ghana.
Now, remember also that whilst we are still basking in the glory, enjoying the shine, enjoying the growth of all these individuals, we are also monitoring how the global impact is being felt with Africa in the picture. As it stands, there are so many people who are going the world from Africa. And here I'm talking about music, I'm talking show business, I'm talking entertainment. I'm not talking politics, I'm not talking IT, I'm not talking medicine or agriculture, or maybe the new stuff that people are doing, aka the bad ones. Because there are some people who are also selling the name of Africa in the negative way. But here, I'm talking about the positive ones, and I'm using showbiz as a conduit to do that. And that was why, despite everything, when I read this message from Innocent Magaji, I still felt happy that, indeed, it is still a good cause. And I would want to share this with you. As usual, he would come trying to tease, he would come trying to supply information, he would come playing all the games that will let you know that Nigeria is superior. Nobody is downplaying the superiority of Nigeria when it comes to show business in Africa. Nobody will do that, especially in current times. For movies, for music, you dare not joke with that. Yet, we also know how their story is always being told with Ghana in the picture. Many of them, there is no way they can start their story beginning to end without Ghana coming in somewhere. At every point, Ghana will be mentioned somewhere, and that alone means a lot. That also means that we are sitting on so many opportunities that maybe we are not even driving the usefulness out of the opportunities we are sitting on. Maybe we are not even tapping into the full potential of the opportunities we are sitting on. There are many of us like that. We are around the opportunities, but how to tap into them, run with them, we are lacking. We are not getting that particular code yet. We are struggling to decode that movement. But I know one day when time is right, we will be able to decode all that, and the benefits will still come to us. So my brother says, dear Sammy Flex, this video you see is from a club in Cote d'Ivoire, a French country. They are all struggling to sing in Rema's song word to word. This is the currency of Nigerians. This is the currency of Nigerians. Hard work and intentionality. And he continues that while Ghana is struggling to promote Play 100%, while they can't even get a play in other neighboring African countries, Nigerians have conquered Africa. Now America will they compete with. It says none. Rema album was released 2 weeks ago, so they were singing a 2 weeks old song, and that alone means a lot. So my brother Innocent Magaji, aka African Uncensored, is trying to tell me that no matter what, no matter how the story of Rema is being told, from rags to riches, however you want to understand it, the gentleman is making progress. The gentleman is not slowing. The gentleman at every point in time is moving on with whatever he's doing. And this video, I would want you to watch it. After watching it, you will surely understand what my brother Innocent Magaji was talking about. Now, after watching this video, it is obvious that there is progress everywhere you go to when it comes to music, entertainment, show business, and all these things come together to tell us that there is unity or there is strength in unity. Let me put it that way. All of this would come to show us that indeed there is strength in unity. Rema, a Nigerian, singing oftentimes in English and maybe sometimes some patches of his local language. Yet, somewhere in Cote d'Ivoire, in a French-speaking language, in a French-speaking country, where many of the people are more fluent speaking French than in English, they did not know any barrier with that. They did not know any blockade with that. They could sing it the way they wanted it. They could just flow the way they are hearing it. And that is the power of music. That is the power of cultural infiltration. Where whatever you are doing, whether people understand it or not, whether people can connect to it spiritually, physically or not, the moment it hits them, they get to know that this is for us, this is good, and we can also consume it. Personally, I am so excited to see some of these happenings here in the continent. There is something that Africa can even do. Now, upon reading African Uncensored point, I noticed something. He said, oh, for now, they are done with Africa. They are now competing with America. And this is where sometimes I wish that despite the rush to go global, despite the rush for us to be accepted internationally, maybe we have to take our time and hit some of these points one after the other. Trust me, Africa is enough for every African musician to conquer. Now, as we sit here, let me ask you, how many of our African artists have been able to tour every African country? None. None. There is none like that. In fact, you cannot show me one African artist who has been able to tour almost every African country on the continent. No, we have not. We are best likely to do our countries where we started from, maybe some neighboring countries or some countries that we know they are listening to us, and after that we are in a rush to go out. After that we want to be in the next available flight to the next country, and when we go there, take it or leave it. The business that the people will do to us, they are interested in the money. Of course, they are interested in your money as well. But as to the sustenance in the next coming years, nobody knows. As to the agenda in the next years ahead of us, nobody knows. They will surely come and put their money into your business. They want to make profit. That's why they are coming to put their money into you. No two ways about that. They want to make profit. So they will bring their money, put it into you, make sure you are making money, and they are also making. And he was making a certain point. His point was that today we seem to be making all the money in music in Africa. Today we seem to be enjoying all the investments coming from the West into our music industry. Today, many are benefiting from it directly or indirectly. But his question was that, in the near future, are we going to be owners of these works? That was his question. And to me, it was a mind-blowing question. Because you and I don't know the number of contracts that others are signing. We don't know what interest is in for the investors. We don't know how many of them believe in sustaining the African music culture. We don't know how many of them want to make the money now, today, and tomorrow they don't even want to know whether you exist or not. We all don't know how these things are working. But what we are loving is the growth. What we are loving is the development. What we are loving is the fact that we are shooting up. And it is good news. But we always have to be mindful of our surroundings. How safe are we? Singing Rema song in Cote d'Ivoire, where even the native speakers were struggling to get words right, it's an ecstasy, if you ask me. It is a feeling, it's a vibe that everybody would want to see. But with that, it means that Africa has a lot to offer Africans. It means that we still have enough spaces to cover in Africa. It means that we've not done a lot here in Africa. But what are we looking for? We want to ignore all the millions of opportunities here in Africa, rush to the West. It sounds good. Of course, that is the land flowing with milk and honey. Who doesn't want that? Everybody wants the sweetness. But maybe if at this stage we can start thinking about how to make it ours here, how to safeguard it, how to make sure the long haul will be for us, will be for our advantage. Nobody knows. It is reason some people as musicians are even scared to pen their signatures on some of these contracts and dealings. Yes, some are scared, I know. There are many artists here in Africa, many are scared because they know that giving them your signature means a lot. It is not just about what you are only getting today. You don't know about the future as well. You don't know what will be happening tomorrow. At every point in time, there are collaborators here in Africa doing this with them. Just as slave trade was done. Yes, slave trade was like that. People in Africa surely collaborated with those who came and they took our own kind away. Used them for whatever purpose to develop their thing. And later, we all know the story. I hope our rush to go to compete with America does not end us like that. I know the rush to put our people out there in the name of go global, go global, go global, go global does not put us out there like that. I hope that we are all safe in whatever we are doing. On this note, I don't want to say congratulations to us. We need to be proud of ourselves. We need to be proud as Africans. We need to be proud as Ghanaians. We need to be proud as Nigerians for how far we have come. At the moment, like my brother Innocent Magaji said, Nigeria is really putting in the work. The hardness and the intentionality is so clear. We see it, we feel it. And sometimes you want to be part of it. You see it and you want to feel it. You want to know how it feels. We pray that all these things in the near future inures to our benefit. I came to say this shortly as possible. I'm sure going to meet you again on another topic where we treat the African story, the African music, and how safe we are in the years ahead of us. My name is Sammy Flex, and this has been the editorial on Sammy Flex TV. I'll meet you when I see you again. We're out of here. Bye-bye.